Uncovering Jenn Soto's deceptive web, from absurd denials to detailed forensic analysis. Why has Jenn Soto never been arrested? Will she ever be?
Crap sack of person Jenn Soto Potato is. I forgot to thank you for the gifted membership. One love. I appreciate you. All right. Yeah, she's absolutely just as guilty. I bet people are really frustrated that their hands were tied. Yes, they were so excited. And I got to tell you, Deb, they were so excited to hear and see what I had and to have me verify it. That's all I got to say about that. I can't tell you names because it is a police. It's a police matter. It's been handed over and that's it. Period. What's up, Misty Free Spirit? Good to see you. Failure to protect. Yeah, so all of it. Yeah, we all these killers in the mind of a killer. I would quit YouTube today to go work on In the Mind of a Killer show and not ever have to have people tell me nonsense and blast me and clip my stuff. It's ridiculous. No, Jenn Soto did not get immunity and the case is not closed. All right, we're going to see this through until either they make a press conference that says she's cleared or that they're working on it. There's pressure from the community and from national attention at this point. So let's keep going. I just want to let you guys know this is more than, for me to get likes and subscribes from you guys. It's not about that. It's partially to keep her in the spotlight, but it's also to get Jenn Soto arrested, like I've always said. All right, child neglect at minimum, but wait a minute, until you see some of the stuff that I've seen, you'll know it's much more than that. But I do appreciate that, Nina. It's awesome. All right. And I'm still sick from this weekend, but I can't leave you guys hanging. And I couldn't not answer the phone today with all the people that I put my information out to. So that's that. I'm glad she didn't get immunity. Yeah, I wish I could show you, but I will. You guys just have to trust my channel and trust me. And you've been here since day one. Trust that what I'm telling you is true and that all will come to a head and be the way I say it. I'm telling you it is. And if it doesn't, then you're going to still hear them say Jay from guilty of crime. All right. Yeah, let's not forget. And I told them that too. Just me. I told them about her drugging Maddie for years. And that night, I told them, go back on the toxicology report. She was cremated right away. I told them things that they didn't even really look into yet. That's how much they just focus on Stephan Sterns. And that's fine. Stephan's not getting out. He's got 21 life sentences. I don't care what he's saying if he's lying, but give me the evidence to arrest Jenn Soto. I'm not giving him a platform, dum-dums. I swear, people use the right context if you're going to use it. All right, I shared the petition. Now let's get into Jenn Soto's own words, where it's called latest. Jenn Soto confesses she called Maddie's phone when Madeline's phone was in her own hands. Tell me if that is not deceit and so many other things. She said she was talking to Maddie and called Maddie when they pinged back the phone was in her hands. How did she call Maddie if the phone was in her hands? Okay, we're going to get into, there's so much more. This is all speculation. We're talking about hard evidence to get her convicted, all right? I still don't understand why she couldn't sleep with her daughter, can't take the chance. I think about that a lot. Well, it's because she gave her daughter to Stephan Sterns. That's why. Stephan told us that she handed her over. Now, victim blaming or not, he's victim blamed a lot. Stephan has said many times that Maddie started touching him and Jenn encouraged it. That, in my opinion, is still victim blaming. He did the same thing in court. He pissed people off when he said how much he loved Maddie. It was like a gut punch. But in his head, he thinks like that. I can't change that, nor am I going to try. Angel Light, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Yes, justice for Maddie. Remember, the state wanted Stephan Sterns because he was the easiest. They didn't want a Casey Anthony, and I told them that as well. All right, so let's get into her own words and just, guys, buckle up, relax. She's going to be in the spotlight and not just by me. All right, we have a goal here, and our goal is to get Jenn Soto locked up, not just to go on the tip line. I don't want to go on the tip line and put my tip. I want to talk to the people that can make it happen, and I have. And all of my stuff has been verified. It's credible. So y'all, Araceli, thank you for becoming a member. Claudia, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. Let's get into this. in her own words. I love this guy. Veriscope1, go subscribe. He's helping put her in the spotlight while breaking this down. All right. And I have everybody's attention now. Woody Allen, Casey Anthony, and the Electra Complex. Don't forget. All right. All right. Now let's listen to this bitch. And I'm going to tell you while we're doing this, I'm going to tell you when she is lying, what she said, what she didn't say. We're going to break it down together. Jay, you need honey, lemon, and whiskey. Yes, I do. But I got to do my show and then I'll be able to hop off and do all that.
And we will be running through a forensic linguistic analysis where we will be identifying the sensitivity markers in her statement and the different areas of deception, including her hedging and where she uses the incorrect pronouns. I'll start off with just running through how we mark up a document in statement analysis. If you're new to the case of Jenn Soto, this is Jenn Soto and Stephan Sterns, who...
All right, you guys are not new to the case, so let's get into this.
Where we look for the becauses and the so's and the sinces, etc. We look at the pronoun analysis, also where we have missing pronouns. We look for hedging. We look for where we can see from baseline what we believe to be true. Very, very specific times we mark in green, and all time we mark in green, especially missing.
Made me
time.
choke.
Here we have.
All right, you guys know the deal with this. We're gonna just get into her words and we'll analyze it as we go.
So this could.
All right, let's. Okay, the state analysis, how it's worked, expose Chris Watts, the phone that started everything.
So this could be an abandoned digital footprint plan. I had found her phone earlier. This could also be in green because it's a temporal lacuna. Exactly. She had left it at home and I brought it with me because she does this often. So she's introducing the excuses as to why she's brought the phone, why she's found the phone, and why she has called the phone even though it's in her possession. And she goes on to say she does leave her phone. So she emphasizes. We have a triple explanation. Forgetting that I have her phone on me. I had found her phone earlier that morning because she does this often. Key finding, when genuinely forgetting something, people don't immediately explain why. And so we mark it.
All right. So this is what the episode is today. Jenn Soto confesses she called Maddie's phone while Madeline's phone were in her own hands. Now we're breaking down her lies and you can see it. They use this, like I said, to catch Chris Watts, to catch people in lies, to catch Susan Smith in the carjacking case, Zanny the nanny, which it actually did have Casey Anthony talking differently once they broke it down. So she's literally lying about the phone. She had the phone and was calling the phone and she forgot about it.
With a flag in forensic linguistics. And this preemptive explanation structure indicates she's anticipating the investigator's questions. The sensitivity markers clustered around the phone reveal that this is a critical deception point, as most communications are in crime. Critical finding 2, we'll go through the first 4 and then
excessive explaining. And thank you. She told the detectives what she thinks happened to Maddie with the exact details, thinking that Maddie would not be found. You're absolutely right. She did. She got all of them. She got the asphyxiation correct. She talked about strangulation. She talked about not being able to breathe, but that won't convict her. They need evidence to convict her, and that's what we're doing. And I think they forgot a lot of this stuff. Laura G, thank you for the $2.99 super sticker. I hope so. No mother would know this. All right. Can't do it until we get Jenn in prison. Absolutely. I agree. All right, let's keep going.
We'll play the actual video of her being
interviewed. Yes.
So we have excessive words for a simple fact, the sleeping arrangements.
Yes.
So keep a lookout for this section. Unprompted negative reveals the truth. Does she sleep there? So Jenn asks this question. Does she sleep there? And then answers it herself. She asks herself a question no one posed. And in statement analysis, when someone volunteers what didn't happen, we see this as doubly important. It often indicates the opposite occurred. Critical finding 3, the confused narrative structure. Jenn Soto. I don't know if I text or I call. So she's.
Now, this is important when we're listening to this, and I'm going to break things down besides what he's saying. He's using these linguistics, body behavior. He's using this AI analysis. I'm using what I know about the case. And when you listen to her talk, and she lies straight up to the officer based on information and text messages and emails and things that we've been covering since day one. She just bold-faced lies. And yeah, he's focusing around her talking about where she sleeps right now and her lying about that, which we now know that was not the only time she sent Maddie to bed with Stephan. Look at all the CSAM. How many CSAMs of him assaulting her was Maddie did Stephan have access to Maddie? That's how many times she let Stephan have her. He was trying to take Maddie's body. He was, and he got a flat tire. And Thomas Karras called it in several times.
Building in vagueness, she's building in optionality. I think I text her and I asked, hey, or I called. No, I called her. I believe she's referring to the teacher here. I waited maybe somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes. So I think at this point I call Stephen. I think so. This sort of vagueness and building in optionality is a deceptive marker. She can't commit to basic action.